just knew she'd be a star. A star.
Every time I needed a little girl, I would always use her.
A los 11 años interpretó a una prostituta.
Brooke did have trouble with the scenes where she had to be nude.
And like any beautiful painting, I think the world should enjoy Brooke and view her.
A los 14 años perdió la virginidad.
I mean, to be stranded on an island with Brooke Shields, you know, in a loincloth.
As far as the love scenes go, it was just like another job.
Pero dos de sus papeles más exigentes no tenían nada que ver con Hollywood. El de hija.
What am I doing wrong?
I like the idea of stage mother. Why not?
I love you, Mom, but I'm going to live with my father if you don't stop drinking.
Y el de madre.
I wanted to die, and I didn't want to be in my life with my child.
Brooke soportó el dolor, pero enfrentó a un enemigo inesperado.
There is no such thing as a chemical imbalance.
Pero Brooke se defendió. Esta es la historia de una niña bonita que sobrevivió al mundo del espectáculo. Brooke Shields.
You can't be a good girl all your life.
The True Hollywood Story. Brooke Shields. El 15 de mayo del 2003, Brooke Shields dio a luz a Rowan Francis Henchy. Lo que hubiera sido un sueño hecho realidad para la actriz de 37 años se convirtió en una pesadilla.
I wanted to disappear and I wanted to retreat so far. It's a sort of an insidious feeling of just, I cannot get through this day. I've made a horrible mistake. I'm not capable. And what a terrible person I am.
Brooke sufría de depresión postnatal, un serio síndrome que afecta a 1 de cada 10 mujeres.
I wanted to be able to will myself into feeling better. And all the while I was trying to do that, I wanted to die and I didn't want to be in my life with my child.
Brooke buscó ayuda, se sometió a terapia, le administraron medicamentos y se recuperó. En mayo del 2005 decidió compartir su historia. Eso inició uno de los altercados más extraños de Hollywood.
You gotta understand, I really care about Brooke Shields.
Los comentarios de Tom Cruise acerca de Brooke causaron revuelo durante semanas. Shields se defendió. Después de todo, ella lleva una vida pública desde que nació el 31 de mayo del 65.
The day I brought her home from the hospital, I just knew she'd be a star. A star.
Frank Shields era ejecutivo de Revlon. Terry, la madre de Brooke, era modelo y cosmetóloga. Pero la pareja se separó cuando Brooke tenía 6 meses. En abril del 66, el fotógrafo Francesco Scavulo necesitaba el bebé perfecto para el comercial de un jabón. Terry llevó a su hija a su primera audición.
I had like 6 babies in the studio, and they were supposed to hold the soap and laugh and giggle and, you know, love the Ivory soap. They all hated it. Terry arrived at the studio with Brooke in her arms and put her in the studio, sat her on the floor, and we had a marvelous afternoon. So that was the beginning, and I fell in love with Brooke.
El comercial de jabón le abrió las puertas. Terry se convirtió en su representante y mantuvo a su hija muy ocupada. Brooke trabajaba como modelo de fotografía y comerciales.
A cut heals better when it's kept covered.
Every time I needed a little girl, it was the age bracket that Brooke was in, I would always use her. She had no competition.
La niña pasaba los días de semana trabajando con su madre y los fines de semana con su padre.
He really didn't approve of what Brooke was doing. He wasn't a big fan of her being out there doing photo shoots, being a child star. He just wanted her to be a normal kid.
Pero nadie negaba que Brooke tenía algo especial.
She has beautiful skin, she has beautiful hair, she has beautiful bone structure, she has beautiful eyes, a beautiful mouth. She has all that, but it's how it comes across to the camera.
En abril del 75, Brooke se convirtió en la primera preadolescente en firmar con la agencia de modelaje Ford. En septiembre, Terry Shields aceptó para su hija un trabajo peculiar. Una sesión de fotos para un libro publicado por Playboy llamado Portafolio 8. Brooke posaría desnuda cuando solo tenía 10 años.
A lot of people thought it was an outrage, but Terry wanted Brooke in the spotlight and obviously saw it as just a work of art, not something sexual.
It's not a one-way street, like, you're getting off on Brooke and we're going to use her and what the hell she knows. She's just a kid and blah, blah, blah. It's not that way, because I won't let it.
What we asked her to do in these pictures is not easy. It's something that comes from within. I don't think she did it on a conscious level. She was too young to understand that she was depicting an adult woman. But if you look at the pictures, you see that's exactly what she was able to do.
Brooke logró fama y su madre el desprecio.
I've heard people say miserable things about her mother. I never had a crossword with Terry Shields. In the time we represented Brooke, she was just great.
I like the idea of stage mother. I like to say, sure. Why not?
If I don't like it, I just say, Mom, I don't like it, I don't want to do it. And she'll say, okay, you don't have to do it.
La sesión de fotos para el libro fue controversial. Su próximo trabajo lo sería mucho más. En enero del 77 audicionó para un papel como niña prostituta en Pretty Baby.
I kept saying to Louis Malle, the director, it's like passing up Elizabeth Taylor. You know, like, we have to cast her.
Pretty Baby comenzó a filmarse en abril del 77.
It's basically set in 1917 in the red light district of New Orleans, and Susan Sarandon plays a prostitute with a child prostitute daughter played by Brooke Shields, who is auctioned off. Her virginity is just pretty much sold to the highest bidder.
The finest delicacy New Orleans has to offer, and it's her wish that one of you gentlemen be the first.
Para la estrella de 11 años, el papel fue todo un reto.
Brooke did have trouble with the scenes where she had to be nude, and it was very hard for her, and she especially worried about the scene where she had to kiss a man, you know, because she had clearly never done that.
Pero según reportes publicados, la madre de Brooke causaba más drama tras bastidores.
Terry was battling alcoholism at the time, and some people said she was unruly on sets.
Brooke said to me, when she drinks, I don't want to see her. I don't want to be near her because it upsets me too much.
Brooke was never like, I hate my mother, get her out of here. She was never like that. It was always, please, could you ask my mother, could you make sure my mother is not on the set?
She was completely the adult. The mother was a complete child, an alcoholic child.
Brooke y Terry aparecieron en el Today Show para hablar de la controversia.
You were not thrown off the set.
They didn't want me around, for sure.
Did you like the idea that your mother was around, or did she inhibit you?
Oh, no. I like that she was around, but usually when I'm acting, my mom's not there because, I don't know, it makes me feel funny when my mom's there.
You feel that she's judging you?
No, it's not that. It's just that I guess I want to, with another person I'm not too familiar with, I could just do the job the best I can, but with my mother, I've got to do it perfect.
Terry defendió a su hija y a sí misma.
I think Brooke's sort of like a work of art, and like any beautiful painting. I think the world should enjoy Brooke and view her.
Pretty Baby se estrenó en abril del 78. La crítica del New York Times lo catalogó como el film más original del año. Elogiaron la interpretación de Brooke, pero a mucha gente le pareció una explotación.
It did raise some hackles on the part of the public who thought, isn't this kind of a little too risque for a child to be involved in?
En breve, Brooke se harta.
I said, I love you, Mom, but I'm going to live with my father if you don't stop drinking.
Y luego,
hard for me. I've never been through anything harder, ever.
Brooke Shields.